Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and this is going to be a different style of video. As you can see, we have this very nice looking card back here, and just like in Forge and the Barrens, we have this mystery achievement where you have to do all sorts of kind of crazy puzzles that like this WoW Discord has come together, puzzle solving Discord all came together to solve, and well, pretty much you're never going to solve this on your own, so I made a guide based off their findings, their work, their Google Docs, and all of that on how to unlock this card back. You also get, I think, 100 achievement points as well as some XP. I actually leveled up one level in the Tavern Pass, got some gold. So we'll walk through. There's two major puzzles to solve, and I'll start it on my fresh EU account, which I haven't played on forever, because I've already done it in NA, and you guys can see how it's done. So for each part of the achievement, for each puzzle, you need two separate decks. One will require an epic from the latest expansion, and the rest is basically pretty much free to play friendly. So the first part, you have to build a wild deck because you need Moonfire. You need Moonfire and Oracle of Elune, and I just put a bunch of card draw. And again, you're gonna play all these decks against the Innkeeper, so it's not like you're at really risk of dying. But your first deck, you need Moonfire, you need Oracle of Elune specifically, and for your second deck, you have to have Ysera, which is part of the core set, and a Lunar Eclipse. The rest, I put some ramp and draw and removal, but you'll see as I get to it what it means. But yeah, you need two different decks, two druid decks, one wild, one standard, and that should get you going. So you'll want to go to the solo adventures, you'll want to go to practice, go to normal Innkeeper, pick your first deck, part one of the achievement, and it doesn't matter what you face, you just have to face something. First puzzle, to get to the puzzle, to get to the whole puzzle to solve, you need to find an Oracle of Elune and a Moonfire, and you have to Moonfire your Oracle of Elune. So basically look for it, draw for it, and I'll catch you to when we get to that point. So we have the Oracle of Elune, we have a Moonfire, so all you need to do, and make sure you only play these cards in the turn, Oracle of Elune, Moonfire, and this will activate the first puzzle.
I'm out of cards.
So you have this puzzle, it's you basically have to go through this maze, but I will include in the description this paste bin. So this paste bin has the directions, and there are a lot of them. You have to follow them exactly. You mess up one time, you restart right at the beginning, and there are well over 200 steps. So what I recommend you do is go into windowed mode and have it like side by side and go through one by one, because again, you mess up one time, you have to restart. So yeah, let's kind of try and do that for you guys right now. So we will start at the very beginning here. As you can see, I have the paste bin set up. Basically, you just follow what it says. So if it says up, I need to go up. I go straight up like that, right? If I need to go left, I got to hit the one on the left. If I need a hero power, well, I just hero power. And then you continue this all the way through until the very end. And I'll try and fast forward this, I'll try and edit it so you don't have to watch me go through painfully, but just to give you an idea of how it works, I wanted to, just demonstrate everything here. Starting from the very beginning here, you see, this is how I had it set up, just so it's easy to go. You have, your game on one side, you got the instructions that you have to follow to a T, and you have three different actions you can do. You can go up, left, right, or hero power. So we have to start going up, you go up. You hit it straight up to the minion. Left means you hit the minion on the left. Right would mean you hit it on the right, or you hero power. Pretty self-explanatory, but you got to go through this step by step the entire way. If you screw up one time, you start over. So it's pretty tedious. You got to kind of pay attention, but we're gone through the first one. We've gone through the first set here, the first 7. There's over 200. So I'll try and edit this in a way that it's somewhat watchable, and then we'll get to the end of the puzzle, and then we'll get to the next one, which is a lot less tedious than the first half. Okay, right. Oh, left. Hero power, left. Hero power, left. Up. Right. Hero power, left. Hero power. Right. And we are on the final stage. You go up for the last hit. Complete the first part of the achievement. It's tedious, but you get this cool little animation. You get the first part of the achievement done. And yeah, it can return to full mode or whatever, however you want to do it. You don't have to do it like that. That's how I chose to do it. And you can go unlock the first part of the achievement and you get some XP. It's not too bad. Get some achievement points, and we will work our way towards the second part. Yeah, for the second part, again, go to the Innkeeper, pick the second deck. Again, you need the new Ysera and you need Lunar Eclipse, and you'll have to play the Ysera and then Lunar Eclipse it. So just mulligan, I guess, for those two cards, and you'll probably want like an Innervator or Lightning Bloom to help it out. And we'll skip ahead to when I assemble it. You don't need to see me get to that point. So as you can see here, I've got Ysera, I've got Lunar Eclipse. You just play out your Ysera. I got the coin, so if you have the coin, that works too, but Innervate, Lightning Bloom works. And then yeah, Solar Eclipse the Ysera, and that activates the second puzzle. And there's a whole lot of whack of stats here and a whole lot of stuff. This puzzle's actually unique for everybody. Your board will look different than this. And to solve this puzzle, you're going to need to use a Google Doc. You're going to have to use a Google Doc and make some inputs. And, well, let's take a look at what we have to do. So this is the Google Doc we have here. This is what they put together. Again, the link will be in the description below, but you need to open this Google Doc, and then you need to make your own copy of it because you need to edit it. So you need to make your own copy of it. That's important. Once you do that, you will have to make inputs on this table, position left minion, position right minion, as well as all the values here. They use an example. They show the graphic of what their units look like. So right now you see we have all of these different units. So for example, we have the Enhancer Meccano. There's a 392 148 mech. So what we have to do is we input on this first table 392 for the attack, 148 for the health, and then you look for the tribe correspondence here. We have mech number 2, right? So that's the first one. You have to fill that out for the entire table. That will help populate these fields below. And then for position left minion and right minion, what that means is you see how there's this picture of the fierce monkey on the bottom left. It's the 4th position up here. It's the 4th position. So we have right here, we have the Twilight Whelp is our left minion. It is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 most position minions. So the Twilight Whelp you need to put in as number 5 here, and then you have the Skeletal Dragon is number 7. And again, this will be unique for everybody. You'll have different units, different positions, and apparently refreshes every 12 hours. If you can't solve this in 12 hours, you might have to repopulate this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to populate the entire field, and then we will show you how to go from there. Okay, so once you've filled in your table, you can see here, like we said, the 392, 148, it's a mech. Mech is number 2 on this thing. Again, all the correspondence and all that stuff will be on the Google Doc. I might be obscuring some of it here, but you can see the correspondence. They show you the tribes, what to assign and all that. You can take a look and you can kind of match up again. It's all unique. All these will be unique for your own individual table. So what we have here is, yeah, 392, 148. We have 392, 148. Number 2 is a mech, 134, 55. Again, it's a mech. I have the positions again correctly. The left minion is the dragon, 5th most. We have again the dragon is 7th most on the left. So what you need to do after you set your table, set all the tribes, basically this graph here, you don't fill anything out, it does it by itself. It tells you what the attack and the health will be set, what the tribe will be, and you have to follow this order of play. This order of play cards. So you have to play the dragon first on this mystery token. So what does it mean by a dragon first? Well, it means this is a dragon. This part here, this represents a dragon. You need to put it on here, which sets this token's tribe to a dragon. And again, if you want to follow that, again, the correspondence is here. Dragon is number 6, but it's number 6. It's the 6th most unit on here, right? So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the dragon. Again, it's pretty convoluted. This is the puzzles, but that's how you do it. And then you follow this in order. So it's set the token to dragon, and then after everything else, you're setting the health values and the attack values. So we need to set the health to 644 and the attack to 444. So beast is the 4th token on there. So that sets the first health value to 4. And then we have to set it again to 4 to get it to be 44. And then we need to set it to 6. So that's the dragon here is the 6 token. We need to set again to 4, which is beast. That sets the first attack. And then it's 2, which is a mech. So that sets it to 24. And then lastly, we need to set this to 924, which is the amalgam. And that should complete it, the first part of it here. And then after this, you know it's gone through correctly when this changes. If you put it in wrong, you'll get this card pop up and reset the whole puzzle. You got to recheck your inputs and all that stuff. That means you did something wrong. I actually had a bunch of times that I reset it. I kept messing little things up. You have to have exactly everything. But once you do that, get through that first part, that's basically the painful part's over, because you just go to the second tab of the page. This is the same for everybody. You have to go through through these 5 stages for each one of them. Just like you did for these. You go through these 5 stages where you set the health and the tribe and all of that. And once you go through that, it's done. And this should be the same for everybody. So you could see I got to do mech, all, demon, set it to 799, 319, tribe 2. So let's quickly do that for the first one so you know what it looks like. So again, we got to set this token to be a mech, and then we start putting in values. So we need 9 health on this. It's 319, so we need 9. So then we need to play the demon to make it get the 1 for the 319, and that means we need to put an elemental on here, 3119, and then you need 799. So we have to go with I believe we go with all here. We go with all is again, and then Quillboars here, which is the 5. Or sorry, the 7. And again, you do it correctly, it'll reset, and we'll just keep doing that for each part. Again, you're just following this Google Doc. You'll have to use this, otherwise you're gonna be screwed. So again, follow the Google Doc, and we'll quickly go through that and get to the end of this achievement. And lastly, we'll put on the Quillboar, and that will complete the achievement. That's all you got to do. It's very convoluted, a lot of steps to go through, but if you follow the Google Doc, you follow the paste spin, and you cover your bases, that gets everything. That unlocks it. And then to unlock the last part of the achievement, just go to the achievement tab. Just takes a little bit here. Go to the achievement tab, which is bugged out. 1 second. Okay, we go to the achievement tab, which this time isn't bugged out. And yeah, you go there, go to the bottom. You've got your achievement unlocked. Get your XP, get your achievement points. But more importantly, as it'll eventually let me access, it's the fun of a new account. You will unlock your card back, which I skipped the thing for. I apologize. But fun client and all that. So there you go. Unlock your card back, get the achievement done, and then, what more of a fun way to spend your afternoon than getting the Gift of Elune. And, well, it's a pretty sweet card back, and hopefully you guys found this guide useful. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends.